Hello everybody, it's your girl Mugwa here, and we need to talk about something very important. We need to talk about this. Now, I know it as the bird that speaks many languages. And no, I'm not talking about Twitter.
Nobody loves me. Nobody.
We are talking about Duolingo. So, we need to talk about Duolingo because I have been an active Duolingo user for some time now. So, I thought I'd just debrief on it, share my thoughts and my knowledge. As you know, Duolingo is a learning app. It's where you learn French, Spanish, Turkish, Hawaiian, I don't know, there's a bunch of other languages on there. It has a lot of languages that you can learn on there, and the biggest thing that makes Duolingo is that it's free. It is a free learning app, but just because it's free does not mean it's better. Before I get to do I like Duolingo, do I not like Duolingo, I'm just gonna tell you what we need to talk about. Duolingo has gone through some changes. It has morphed like a beautiful caterpillar butterfly thing. It has become better. I need to share the wisdom of that. Duolingo's upgrading itself. So here's the first thing. Emails. Everybody knows about the Duolingo emails. They are the most annoying thing ever, but they are efficient.
Looks like you've missed a few lessons.
Efficient. So Duolingo swarms you with emails. It tracks when you go on the app to use it. So it's like, oh, she usually comes on at 7 a.m. So let's send her emails when she misses 7 a.m. things like that. And it also sends you it keeps sending you emails. If you miss that practice, it's gonna send you emails, which is a good thing if you want to learn a language, because you can't skip practice. How are you gonna get better at a language if you skip practice? So that's a good thing about Duolingo. It hunts you down if you don't practice. So that's the emails. Second thing, this is the biggest thing with Duolingo. When I first started Duolingo, this was a long time ago, before 2020, I wasn't really serious with learning a language. It's oh, look, it's an app that's made learning language into a game. Let me just do stuff. No, I was but 2020, I was okay, we're gonna learn French. Je parle français, I'm gonna comprendre everything, you know? My French is still not that good till this day. I mean, I started in 2020, seriously, so bear with me. Okay, so what Duolingo has done is, in the past, if I were to go on Duolingo and let's say it's saying write I eat, I would say je mange, and mange with an S instead of mange with just an E. I would mark that wrong and I wouldn't know why. So if there's an S at the end, that means I'm supposed to put it with two instead of je. And if there's no S, if it's just M-A-N-G-E, that goes with je. You know, je mange, to mange with an S. It wouldn't explain that. But now, it does. It explains all the things. So if I get it wrong, it's how to congregate ER verbs. Je is just E, to is ES. It corrects you now. It tells you, oh, this could be that. That is plural, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so here's an example on the app. So I got this wrong, and it's giving me a tip now. So it's explaining why I got this wrong, which it never did in the past. Not all the time. I mean, I see it it's sometimes it'll show you, it'll be yeah. Also, the streaks. Okay, last year I had a really high streak. It was 70, I think. I missed a day. I was oh, I don't want to do this again. My streak was just gone. It was gone, and I'm pretty sure you needed to pay for a streak freeze or something. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't know. Anyway, I had to start my streak all the way from the bottom again. But this year I had a streak of I think 100 and something. and then I missed a day, and then Duolingo froze my streak for me. I was like, because I didn't pay for anything. I didn't buy anything with my points. So I was like, why did it bless me with this streak freezer? Because like when you start over, it's like, you don't want to do it. And then it froze my streak for me. I was like, I don't know if that's gonna happen for everyone. Maybe I had like a lot of points, and maybe that's why I froze my streak automatically. I don't know if that worked for everyone, but it happened for me, and I was so grateful. And I just want to say, I think that was an upgrade or something, and I think they did a good job on that because people lack motivation. And if they have to start a streak again when they have a very high point like I did, no one wants to do that. I don't know if this is new or not, or I just unlocked it, but at a certain point in my level, I got stories, and oh my goodness, they're more fun than the lessons, in my opinion. I don't know, I just like reading stories. And yeah, I got stories. They were interesting. I learned stuff. Also, another upgrade that Duolingo has made, and this one I don't know if I'm a fan of or not. It's just kind of weird. The characters, they have the people characters on the stuff, the people, the places, and it's like good. I'm like, okay, yes, this looks like that, that looks like this. And the characters were like, you know, there's the emo girl that doesn't want to be on that app. There's that Indian guy. There's that Indian guy on the app. But yeah, you have all these characters, and then Duolingo just decided to make them look like puppy dogs for some reason. It shaped them so deformed-ish. It made the people more like circular, triangle, squarish, and their eyes. Oh my goodness. This girl, there's this Indian girl on the app that was like normal, and now her face is a circle, and her eyes, like, once you got something right, her eyes pop out of her head. It's so creepy. Like, they're supposed to look like puppy dog eyes or something, but I think it's creepy as hell. And also there's this little boy, they made his head into a square. They really like shaped the characters for some reason. I don't know why they did that. Ugh. Anyway, so yes, the app it's upgrading. It's upgraded so far as I have it, and it continues to upgrade. So in my opinion, Duolingo is a good free app for learning languages. I tried this other app called Babbel, and it was way better than Duolingo. Its explanations, its definitions and stuff, it was like more school, more like defined, I don't know, more classy. It was more refined. But the thing about Babbel is it costs money, and I don't have money, so that's why I went back to Duolingo. But like, Duolingo's a good app. I feel like if you're starting out, it gets most of the basics. Even though it's kind of a game kind of learning app, it does, if you're actually like trying to learn and pay attention, you can learn some stuff. It's a good free app, don't get me wrong. Sure, if you want to use Duolingo for language learning and you're broke, do it. If you have money to spare on your learning, education, and languages, you might want to rethink Duolingo a little bit. Yes, that is my Duolingo review. It is a good app. It is a good app. It is good, period.